What's up guys, Max here, and today we're going to be covering how to place points in the Oogie Boogie's dungeon event. So there's quite a few players out there that are scoring tons of points, and the question is like, how are they doing it? What are they doing? You know, is it cheats? Are they hacking? How is it possible? I only got 20,000 points, 30,000 points. How are these counts at like close to 500,000 points for this event when the countdown is just hours before it's ending? So let's go into the game and really uncover how it's being done. So here's the dungeons, the Oogie Boogie's dungeons. So it's Oogie's Onslaught, and we're gonna see the leaderboard. And when it comes to the leaderboard, we see somebody here at almost 500,000 points when it comes to the event, taking the #1 spot, almost securing it, unless you got number 2 person do a what's this? I'm just gonna go Peach. I don't know the person, but let's say Peach does a power move within hours of the event being over. Ideally, a couple of hours, because it does take time to get these dungeons kind of completed. It would be a situation to overtake, because the #1 spot is the #1 reward for this event. But if you scroll on down the top holders, you can see their names right there, and you can see like my score is at 67,000, so it is quite high compared to a lot of the more common scores that we're seeing in this event, being in the 30s to like 40,000. So you'd almost say like it's almost double your average score, as you can see. And everybody in the top leaderboards here, top 100s, it's gonna be able to get a reward. Because if we look at the reward systems, when it comes to the rank rewards, you see the placements 1 through 10 ideally are getting the Guardian, and the top 100 are getting some kind of crystal, some kind of reward, and then it just drops into percentages, right? So the question is, again, to answer is how to get these points. Well, we're gonna figure this out right now. So I have some energy, just enough to finish my dungeon, and I'll walk you through the process, how I did it, what I did. I myself, I'm a new player, just started playing the game, and when it comes to dungeons, I didn't know the benefits and how beneficial these events and items are that are found inside this rank rewards. Of course, today we have the event that's doing a Guardian, but when it's not Guardian, there's other rewards inside the dungeon. So it's really well to get informed in how to do this. So one of the things that you get as you actually go to the dungeon store and pick up this tier 6 bundle, this is the bundle that I picked up quite a few times to basically increase my energy. So the whole point of this event is to get as many points as possible, and the way to do that is to enter the dungeon and to clear as much as possible. Now there's a few ways to do it. You can do it with your energy, you can do it by skipping through the map, and how do you do that? I'll show you that right now. And you can do that by unlocking the map with this magical map, so it clears the fog from the map. But this tier package here, which costs 250 orbs, it's quite expensive. You can go ahead and actually get all these tools and items to help you do so. So of course I got some in my inventory, so we're going to use them here. We're going to unlock the map by clearing the entire fog. So this is the 5th floor. I'm on the final floor. And then now we can see ideally where I need to go. There's no wasted energy, as I'm just going to go progress here and go for the chest, open that up, just move right along. Now here's a good moment to stop and just talk. I'm all the way on the far corner of the map, and you can see I only have 32 energy, and the idea is to not use it all up and try to get to the boss as fast as possible, but also unlocking all those chests. So one thing that we get, which is called, so I ran out of these. I thought I had 1 or 2, but it looks like I ran out. So this wand basically teleports you from wherever you are in the map to the next artifact point. And then, okay, you see what it looks like? It's that little wand, right? So that is what we're going to be using, or ideally we would have used, but I don't have. So I'm currently there where you can see me right here, and I only got these moves that I can make. But because I would have used the wand, it would have teleported me all the way over here. And then once I'm on this side of the map, Ideally, it's a lot less energy to just get to these chests and open them up. But because I don't have the wand, we're going to do this the hard way. And it's going to cost us a lot of energy to get there, but we're going to avoid the bosses because we're going to use this other item, which is called the invisibility scroll. So the T2, which is this one right here, is the invisibility scroll that allows you to move without causing any points to actually make you fight a boss. So if we go ahead and activate this and hit use, we're actually gonna go and see how the bar system on the far right turns into blue. You can see it. You can actually see it right there. You can see it right there, the blue. So now we're gonna try to get there the quickest possible way, and it's gonna be to cut through the middle, and we're just gonna cut down on under and just work our way. But of course, you see it, it's not causing any extra energy to fight a boss, but it is using up my energy, which is unfortunate, right, that I have to do. Now that it's over and expired, we're gonna go in and activate another one again to avoid fighting a boss. We're gonna cut through the middle. We're actually gonna go through the boss right here in the middle. Again, it's all about figuring out, and you're gonna say, no, I don't wanna fight the boss. It's all about figuring out what is the quickest ways to get to your destination of these items and just unlock as many as you can. So here we are, we've basically got them all, and now we've activated something that I've actually, perfect example now, we've activated something that I hate and try to avoid, is when you open one of those chests, you do get a possibility of just maxing out your meter and just forcing to fight a boss. So now we're gonna fight a boss, and we're gonna have to potion up, and I was saving these potions because I was wanting to use them on the boss fight. So we're gonna actually use them here. We're gonna potion up our Scrooge as well. I guess we'll use 2 to get them as close to 100. And now we're just gonna go in there and fight the boss, and possibly come out without much damage. But if we take some damage, we have some potions. Okay, so difficulty, I would say, is not that bad, right? But we did lose a lot of health, especially there, which means we're just gonna have to top them off as we get to the boss. But one thing about consumption of energy, so here's another tip: if you have used energy, you see the yellow portions of the map. See how if I hit that up arrow, oh, unfortunately, it took me to the further direction. But like, okay, I wasted energy there trying to show you something. But now that we reached this destination, we can't go any further. We're gonna go backwards. And my current energy is at 14, and let's go backwards. See how I'm not using any energy at all? That's a major tip right there. If you go and meet the same path that you already took inside the dungeons, you're not gonna be using your energy. So as much as possible, try to follow the path that you have already taken so you don't consume energy, and you don't you want to maximize basically the game. The name of the game is maximize your energy. So let's go and fight the boss now, and let's see how it goes. Here we're gonna fight a Oogie Boogie, the goons, which is Ursula, a queen, 2 Hades evil queen, and another Oogie Boogie. Let's potion up. I think the small one should be more than enough for Sully. And all right, let's get to it. This is the big boss fight, and let's see how we do. clutch there at the end. We were losing everybody, but we didn't give up, and we actually came out with the W. So we completed the dungeon. Good thing about completing the dungeons, you get all the points possible, even if you go ahead and lose almost your entire team and are able to complete it with just one of your guardians left alive. So that gives us a total now of earned points of 71,000. So let's go. And ideally, let's say I have 14 energy now, as you can see there at the top. And what I would be doing if I wanted to maximize my points again, I would go new run, enter the dungeon. And because I basically ran out of energy at this point, I would go tier 6 bundle, purchase this for 250 orbs, get myself another 30 energy, get myself all these resources that you see there. These are the level 4 T potions that allows you to heal up for 3,000 health. You can see it there. And then this is if you end up getting KO, like let's say I would have not made it past that boss, I would have been using this revive to revive my guardians and heal up to I think 500 HP. Now again, to use one tier 6 bundle, you can probably get really lucky and get a really good control of the map with one tier bundle to clear everything because of the extra items you would be getting. But sometimes you might end up using 2 of the tier 6 bundles. That means you'll be using actually 500 orbs to go ahead and clear one section of the dungeons. And of course, it all depends on your strength of your guardians, how many actual points you'll be actually gaining from the event. So if I go new run, the level in competition I was actually participating was an expert level 1. I found myself really comfortable there, and my team power was at 5,793, but the recommended power was at 6,500. So I could have probably bumped it up a little bit more and increased the amount of points that I was getting to 6,888 compared to my 6,720 points that you see there. Now, the ultimate really is to be in the master level 1. So eventually, I think we'll get ourselves inside that our account and guardians are a little bit stronger, and we can partake. Even if we don't have a recommended power of 18,000, we might have a 16,000, but I do need a lot more help when it comes to my guardians in the level up. So all that is really important, but love the event. And if you had questions on how people were maintaining these high scores, well, now you know. This is how you get to the point of getting these scores. And now easily we're at 71,000. And if I wanted to just get some more another round in there, I might be able to squeeze another one before the whole event is over. But let me know your thoughts, guys. What do you think about the event? Do you think you'll be wanting to do that system for the next the round 2 of Oogie's Onslaught competition and event going on, or are you gonna just kind of relax and enjoy the milestones? I think next round for sure I'm just gonna be actually hitting the milestones only, and I'll leave the rank rewards to anybody that wants to chase Oogie Boogie and didn't get to get them on the first round. So good luck to you guys. Hopefully this helps. If you needed it and just questioned and wanted to do it, just recommended. My last final tip is that you have a strong team and don't get stuck, because I got stuck at 1 or 2 points inside the dungeons where I just couldn't get past the boss. But hopefully this helps somebody out there. Take care. Good luck. Peace.